Hi collective, what's up y'all? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I am Earth Angel 111. Just got a very important message for someone, okay? For some of you, I was receiving a lot of intuitive spirit guided messages while I was uploading the video I just posted, so you may want to check it out, okay? But this is almost like a part 2 or continuation or a short form as well for those of you who may have checked out the reading, need more answers, need more clarity, or you stumbled across this message. I do recommend checking out the message I just posted earlier about your life being a orchestrated, misfortunate event, okay? So, for a lot of you, how I got the title was I was reminded by my spirit guides after I did this reading and was it took a good half an hour for it to upload. It was taking so long. So the entire time I was thinking of what to call this, okay? And my spirit guides reminded me after I came up with the title of a series, okay? It was a book series about these 3 orphans. Okay, I'm not sure if you're familiar with it. I remember it very well, and I didn't think about it until after. So basically, okay, how the connection is for a lot of you, okay, you could have been adopted. You may not know this, okay? You may have lived your life in lack, okay, believing you were just unaccepted by your family. A lot of this was done intentionally. I received a lot of downloads, so I literally wrote them down, okay? So I'm going to let you know what my spirit guides were telling me, okay? And so first things first, okay, for a lot of you to do with the series, okay, I feel like if you do resonate with that, you and your siblings, you could have siblings you don't know about. You could have been separated at birth. But yeah, for others of you, it's like you had siblings and yourself, your parents, okay, one or both of them could have passed away in some type of tragic way. Okay, and you may not know this because you could have been either adopted by 1 or 2 different people. Okay, and this could have either been legit or done in secret. Okay, you'll know how it resonates, or you're going to be uncovering a lot of truths to do with this. But there's something here about a spiritual download I received was a long letter got lost in the mail. So for some of you, if one of your biological parents is still alive, they could have tried to reach out to you maybe a number of years ago when you were possibly a child to let you know the situation or the circumstance. And it could have got lost in the mail, okay? Which means if you were adopted by 2 parents or just one person could have literally purposely just thrown it out, made sure you never knew about this. Okay, so there could have been an explanation as to who you are or why you were adopted, okay? For example, if you have an adopted mother and you don't know, your real mother could have wrote you a letter or vice versa, real father, okay? This was purposely withheld from you. For a lot of you, it has to do with something you were meant to receive as a child. You were meant to receive some type of inheritance when you turned of age. Now, the reason why my spirit guide reminded me of that series is because I feel like, okay, so if you're a feminine, this more so reading is going to resonate with you. In the series, there was 3 siblings. The feminine was the oldest, okay? So for a lot of you, if you resonate with the feminine, okay, there was someone who purposely kept trying to take your family inheritance or trust fund from you. This is someone who is external to your actual family. For a lot of you, when you turned a certain age, you could have actually been in a fraudulent marriage with someone and you don't know of this because it was done in secret to take this inheritance from you. But what they were showing me is how it ends up not working out, okay? The person that keeps trying to take it from her, it doesn't work out, okay? The girl's name is Violet, so you may resonate with Violet. For others of you, you may have a grandmother, okay, who's passed over, who is trying to communicate this message to you. And for others of you, you have a grandmother who's still here, who knows the truth about what happened, okay? So Spirit's telling me this is the only person that may actually tell you the truth about this if your grandmother is still here, okay, still living, because for a lot of you, your entire family knows and they're completely keeping this secret from you, okay? So basically what I'm picking up is your mother could have had some type of affair or marriage, okay, with someone very prominent, and this was kept secret. Maybe this person did not want to marry them, okay? Depending on what age your mother was as well. She could have been in her early 20s. She could have been fairly young when this happened. But essentially, it could have been a very wealthy or well-off man who was actually your real biological parent. And this person could have passed over. Okay, there's a lot of secrets here and illusions that you are not aware of. But your whole life basically was set up for you to live a lot of difficulties, a lot of oppression, a lot of depression, a lot of anxiety, okay? A lot of mental health struggles so that you never figured out this truth as to what was done to you. So a lot of you are going to figure this out soon. Your real father could have been an Aries, Taurus, Capricorn, or Pisces, okay? And basically what I was picking up is if it was a mother who was passed over, your mother was very emotionally balanced, or like I said, this could be a grandmother figure that's coming through trying to communicate this message. So I asked my spirit guides next, why is it coming through right now? And I heard a Christmas song. So for a lot of you, the whole reason why it's coming through right now is because if there is a grandmother who's passed over, it's the holidays. A lot of you are spending it without your family, but you may have other siblings who are still living that you don't know about. You've never known them. For others of you, it's like this person really wants you to be able to have this peace in your heart and this knowing as to who you are and what happened to you, okay? And this could have been how you feel like you lived a majority of your life, feeling totally entrapped, totally betrayed, totally outcasted, totally rejected by your family. That's because a lot of your family may know the secrets as to how you were adopted when you were a very young age, okay? And one of your parents is not your parents. And I feel like a lot of you lived your life like this, constantly traveling and moving with whatever parent was alive, or if you had two adopted parents, they constantly kept you on the go, kept moving. You could be someone who went to multiple different schools, okay? And not just like one or two, but like 5 to 10 schools, okay? You constantly moved, constantly relocated your entire life. I'm hearing 2 years could be significant. Almost like you had a parent who kept you in a place for 2 years and then move. 2 years, move, okay? Even to do with your careers. For some of you, 2 could be significant, and you have a job, 2 years, then all of a sudden move. 2 years, you're not there anymore, you're somewhere else, or 2 years, you're losing a job. This is all being orchestrated on purpose, okay, because they're trying to cover this up. And there could be so many people involved in what was done to you to keep you from knowing the truth. And a lot of you, this has to do with some type of inheritance or to do with your parent, okay, one or both of them being very prominently wealthy. And this at first came out in the reverse, so a Wheel of Fortune's been kept from you, and there could be an entire society or I was hearing secret society, okay, or community, or people around you and your family, friends, co-workers. Everyone knows this truth but you. But it's coming out, okay? If you found this message, this is your confirmation, because this won't resonate with everyone. A lot of you, the person who tried to take this from you, first of all, is someone who's not married into your family, but they could have tried to either fraudulent marry you or your parent. If you have a mother figure who's still alive, they could have married this person, okay? They could have married this person. And when this all happened and started to happen, a lot of you would have been, I'm hearing 8 to 10 years old, 12 years old. You would have been so young, you wouldn't have received this yet anyway, and you wouldn't have known. Because you weren't old enough to figure out, first of all, what was done, okay? How you were adopted. I feel like a lot of you, your name could have either been legally changed or legally changed. But all this being done when you're a young age. So if you grow up with the same parents for most of your life, when you're a child to middle-aged teenager, you're not going to question it, right? And you could be someone who's in your 20s, your 30s now, and you're starting to figure out maybe even your 40s or 50s. Things aren't adding up, okay? So this message found you for a reason. For a lot of you, you have a very sweet parental figure, but they could have gotten married, okay, or in a relationship with someone who decided they wanted to keep this fortune from you. So this person worked together with a parental figure of yours to keep this secret from you, okay? So if you found this message, your truth is coming out. And the one card that came out here in these, I pulled one, it says solitude. So a lot of you lived a lot of your life in isolation. You were purposely kept in some type of solitude from the rest of your family, okay? Think of being alone as meaning you are all in one, in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. So a lot of you, it's because of your ability to adapt to being alone. Okay, your spirit guides have been trying to communicate this to you. And a lot of you are just starting to wake up to this reality. There's a major betrayal done here or something you're about to uncover about your life. And yeah, a lot of this has to do with some type of letter that was left to you in the mail. So it would have been an explanation as to why you were adopted or why you had a parent that was not around. Go ahead, like the video, subscribe, and if you do resonate, I will do a part 2. Thank you so much for watching.